People who have cheated before. Why did you do it? Insecurity. I was always on the lookout for someone who would make me feel more desirable than the last once I grew up emotionally. I realized what a boss I was and the hurt it caused. Hard to live with tbh. Edit. Can I just make it clear I was not a serial adulterer? It was a youthful lack of judgment. He cheated first, and I was young, petty, and thought revenge would make me feel better. 100% pure lust, that's it. I'm not proud of it. Basically, whenever you start to consider cheating on your partner, give it a test wank first. I kept dying. When you grow up being in turn neglected and told you're not good enough. Validation is like a drug. And intimacy is the ultimate validation. So much therapy to undo this. My ex was done in the bedroom and even said they were no longer interested in me physically, sexually. I should have left at that point. But with kids and the financial hit of divorce, I just looked to fulfill that need. I later divorced and it was a big financial hit. But oh my God, what a relief it was getting out. Getting out of an abusive relationship is where the true pleasure comes from. I think a lot of people do it out of insecurity. They want to feel desired. I will be honest. I have contemplated cheating in the past because I was no longer desired at the same extent he once showed me when we first started dating. I never have. But this was the biggest reason on why I almost did. I realized I was just insecure in myself and wanted the same level of desire I was once given. It's extremely sad. Unbridled ego, unsatisfying regular sex life, and a girl who threw herself at me. I was an idiot. I acted like an asshole. And I will regret it the rest of my life. My wife wasn't around. The house was empty. I couldn't wait for her to get home. So I watched an episode without her knowing. Honey, if you're reading this, I'm so sorry. My partner cheated on me shortly after I had his baby. I wanted to leave, but I convinced myself to stay. The logistics of having a baby and 24-hour care are challenging on your own. He refused to have sex with me. At some point someone got me in a weak spot. Somewhere between exhaustion, low self-esteem, and the sheer opportunity of having an orgasm were too strong for me. I'm deeply ashamed. Shortly after I picked myself up and the relationship ended. I should have left sooner. Someone telling you that you are beautiful, talented, and special after being invisible can feel like a drug. I don't expect sympathy from anyone for my actions. But I do have a lot of sympathy for others now. Because I chose a cowardly and easy path. Instead of going to therapy and ending my toxic relationship, I cheated on them with someone who I had convinced myself I was in love with. And loved me. Turns out, breaking up with someone is a lot less harmful to everyone involved than cheating. A perfect storm of poor impulse control, untreated mental illness, and boredom. People on the moral high ground will tell you not to cheat for reasons like morality and integrity. From the moral low ground, I can tell you that the lifelong guilt, shame, and remorse are not worth it. My opponents were stupid enough to make me the banker in Monopoly. Because the relationship was done and I was already moving on emotionally. I just didn't care about her enough to care whether she was hurt or not. Honestly, in hindsight, I have zero idea why we were still together. It did make the eventual breakup a lot messier. I was young and it taught me an important lesson. If you're done, just be done and leave. There's no point in dragging it out. If you're ready to start looking for another relationship, start by ending the relationship you're already in. I've never cheated on my husband, nor would I ever cheat on him. However, after my college boyfriend and I broke up, I was convinced true love didn't exist. I never cheated on him, but he did on me. So after that I made sure I wasn't going to be hurt again. That all I needed: sex, love and money. As long as they didn't meet, life was good. I would always cheat right away, so I never felt like I could be truly hurt by whoever I was with. Then I met my now husband. It was the weirdest thing. I came home and just knew he was the one. I broke it off with all my other flings and deleted my dating apps, etc. This was after the first date 8 years ago. I accepted that if I get hurt, it's a risk I'm willing to take because I just had a feeling that I found my soulmate. Anyways, I'm sure everyone says once a cheater, always a cheater, but I really don't think that's true. I think hurt people and we could all benefit from therapy. I was the other man, but she told me specifically why. They were an influencer type power couple and they had a dead bedroom. No sex in 5 years. And then she found out he was cheating with a paralegal at his firm. They had a huge fight and he angrily told her that she should go find someone to sleep with. Assuming she wouldn't, I ran into her the next day and just talked with her and she broke down. 90% of it initially had to do with me simply being kind to her when she was at a really low point. But she said it morphed into the fact that I treated her like a vibrant and attractive woman and met her needs. She compared it to drug addiction, to which she had no actual frame of reference, because she had been missing that for so long. They ultimately sorta worked things out. But every Saturday for 5 months she was at my house all afternoon. And sometimes on Sunday. Because The Sims is impossible without BB. Move objects. A ton of people in here talking about cheating before but saying they stopped now. I believe most of these individuals are true. But I'm surprised no one has admitted to cheating. ATM. Where y'all hiding? I thought at the time the only thing wrong in the relationship was just that the sex was bad. Afterward I realized a lot of what made the sex bad was lack of attraction and poor communication. Broke up with her and never cheated again.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicuricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.